Hey, 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 hey. Ho, ho. Sansi, thanks a lot, man. Thanks for being here. Thanks for coming back, y'all. Always greatly appreciated. We have a lot of fun here, a lot of theories. You know, Sansi, are you worried about the sun? I'm sort of worried about the sun. I'm sort of worried about what they're not telling us about the sun. Really am, for the first time in my life, I think, actually worried about what's going to happen, because I am worried about the health sort of side to it all. I don't know if it's going to affect our health or whatnot or anything. Hey, Chris, thanks for coming back, brother. Christopher Rollins, Sansi's in the house. So I don't know what that. Yeah, it's very concerning, actually. Very, very concerning, and I guess more than one solar flare came out of those that CME that we had. I'm sorry, out of the sunspots. Apparently, several solar flares are coming out of them. That's what's a bit concerning, and it's not the ones that are big either necessarily that are having the problem. So, Patty, how's it going? I'm trying to fix my eye situation. If I don't know what allergy is, usually they test you with a whole bunch of different things. So, hey, Tony Brooks, how's it going, man? You're in the house. Do you feel like coming on tonight? I don't want to put you in the spot, like I said, but I did remember that you wanted to talk, and any given night, anyone can come on and we can talk, my friends. Who else is here? Stephen A. They sung Going Crazy Z lately, man. Yeah, AZ. Yeah, they can't say Z now anymore. Hey, you hear that one? It's so funny. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous what they're saying. Alain, comment ça va? Salut à toi. Hey, Darla's there. Nice to see you, Darla. We're wondering where you were the last stream. We were tracking you down, saying, where the hell is she? What if it's not just our star? What if the stars we can see have all died, but humans won't visibly see the result for millions of years? Of course, because space and far out in space is apparently the past, right? Like the further you go out in space, it's the past. For us to see, we're just waiting for the remnants. Like right now, they say that we're getting the remnants of the Big Bang. Well, I thought of something really effing scary. Imagine, and I wrote this in the community, can you imagine if all the shifting that we're seeing the moon do, and the stars are in different areas in the sky and bright and whatnot, could it be that the moon is actually because of the sun, okay, going to go far away from Earth? Could you imagine that? Because of the magnetic force on Earth, and maybe that's what brought the moon here many years ago. Maybe a massive CME many years ago caused the moon to sway, meaning go away and come back. That would explain why maybe the moon was bombarded with all the asteroids. Maybe it arrived here at the moment that the moon, that the sun was actually letting go these plasma fireballs and stuff. Think of it. You could imagine that really easily in the past, what could have happened. And that's a good one. And it really scares me. So what if the moon's leaving its orbit out of beside Earth? What if it's going to travel further out because of the magnetism? We got the alignment, which some of you, thank you, on the last stream mentioned the planet alignments. Well, let me tell you something. There's not only going to be the 5-planet alignment, there's also going to be a comet and an asteroid that will be seen in the alignment. And it's not going to be as far as June. It'll be able, like, as of April 18th to the 24th. That's the week that you want to film or go outside and look at it. You're going to see it, just the stars in the sky, but you're going to have, the brightest star. They're going to have Mars. You're going to have, Venus, Mars. You're going to have Neptune, if I'm not mistaken. You're going to have a couple of planets, those 5 planets that they say are going to be aligning. That's going to drastically play on the magnetism. Thanks, Patty, for being here. That's drastically going to play on the magnetism. That's what's going to happen. An alignment is no good. The last alignment that we had a chance to witness that. And that's when all those big ass objects came into the solar system. Divine Sorcerer in the house. How's it going? Hey, David, how's it going, man? My throat is being hurting for the last 2 days. It was the back of my head, guys, the bottom back side of my head, and a coughing like crazy, just like you out of no reason. Yes, well, that was especially 2 days ago. I was doing a lot more coughing, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm I have bronchitis. When I get sick, it's always usually a cold, has to do in the lungs, you know. Since I've been doing the streams and I do a lot of talking, I talk 2 hours on the first stream and a bit more than 2 hours, and I talk 2 hours on a stream at night, and then I'll go and play a guitar song and I'll try to sing a guitar song. I notice it's a bit too much talking sometimes. I had to limit myself. The problem with my eye, that was the allergies, whether it be allergies or not. I'm doing a test. My mom comes and she tells me, she goes, you love cheese. I'm a cheese freak. I don't put cheese with my meals. I add a meal with my cheese, and I'm gonna do the test of not eating any, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. Honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to last 2 days. I'm that used to eating cheese all the time, every meal, no matter what, except for cereals. That's the only time I don't eat the cheese, but I'll have a piece of cheese before having my cereal. So, and I'm not kidding, you know. As you can see, cheese makes you thin. Ta-da! Surprise! But you never know; it might help. Fasting. I've been fasting for a day. There's a show, not yet, but because my cheek when I get the allergy. So having a dry eye is no problem, but getting an actual reaction on my cheek now and getting swollen cheek there and everything really sore and raw has to be some type of allergy. So there's certain foods I'm going to try not to have for a while to see. I'm always eating the same thing. So basically, that would be the worst disease, having to quit cheese. You have a disease that when you eat, you have a sore eye. And when you don't eat, when you fast, you feel fine. We'll see. I was wondering the same. How will it affect us? Really, in a drastic way. When they talk about the dinosaurs, this is so interesting, especially that this is real and it's happening. The dinosaurs, it could be the sun that made them sick too. When you think in theory, we're talking theories, right? But it is scary when you think of it. It could be literally the sun making people sick. I know there was a bio attack and stuff like that with the COV and the C and the V, but that's still the elites trying to depop. But amongst with that and on the other side, yes, there could be the sun that's maybe manipulating us in some way, our health and stuff. And look at everything else in consideration with the 5G, and people aren't doing tests with that. And I heard it affects the oxygen levels in the blood and stuff, and it's mum's the word. They don't talk about it. How is that so though? And I still even have a sore neck. How is that so though that we all find out this information, just like the COVID. We were able to very easily all look up to get the real information, what the news is not telling you. How come the information is still there and the news is just still freely, oh well, no, it's not true or this or that. And anyways, look at the laptop there, Biden Hunter's laptop that has been coming out now that they're talking about. That's a good one. He got caught. Very hot laptop, apparently. Hey, Charlene. Howdy to you. Yet a bunch came. Yes, a bunch came out. It's the small ones launching the CMEs. Yeah, and that's the scary part. You said it, Stephen A. It's not the biggest of sunspots that's sending that energy this way. That's really scary, actually. And now the 2975, 2978, those are really badass spots that are making lines all over the place, magnetic field lines, and they're just out like a spider legs, or web. It comes out and they merge. They merge. When they merge, and let out solar flares. So I think it could be the beginning of the end, or no. Well, it's still scary. We have no idea because in general everything's theory. Adios, comment ça va, mon frère? Thanks, Elias, for being here, man. Thanks so much, Darla. You guys can check out Christopher's channel too. Thanks for sharing it, Darla. I appreciate that. Eyes, yes, these alien dans le corner. Mon petit alien dans le corner. Michel Sagnier, comment ça va, man? Merci d'être ici, mon frère. Thanks, guys. Angie, how's it going? See, I even got the light down on the screen. Watch, you'll see it in my face when I just turn it on half. It gets so bright. It's incredible. So I try to keep it down, off, but try to keep it down a little bit. It helps. Got me looking at the words a bit more, though. Hope you guys are hearing my yakking okay. If ever there's a problem with the microphone, do let me know. There should be some great northern lights with all the simi. You said it. That is the only spectacle that we're going to visually see in the sky. The first will be that the northern lights, the southern lights. Of course, they're talking about it also, Christopher Rollins, in the States, where they're going to be seeing the CMEs too, and over Canada, because now it's, I guess, the extremities are seeing it, Alaska, areas like that. There's some areas in the south, of course, along the equator that can see it. I hope that we do get a chance to see it, because I remember seeing it in the 90s here, and I looked back at that exact date and time, and yep, there was a CME and there was activity on the sun. What if there is a celestial event hidden behind the light of visible stars? I bet you a lot of them are. So many of them are. The blinding light, eh? And let me finish what he said. Like a Big Bang that won't be visible to human for millions of years behind the light waves we currently see at night. The light waves that we currently see at night. You're absolutely right about that. And another interesting thing, like you said, a hidden celestial object hidden behind the light of visible stars. Exactly. When we see a star, okay, first of all, a star sometimes is many celestial objects, but whatever's behind it, we won't know. We won't see it. And I could only imagine that if there's a danger, like who's seeing it? Well, NASA, because they're there with their satellites, and they're absolutely looking around to see who, not who, but which star has a lot of activity. That's what China is sending out in 2023. Did you guys hear about the Einstein probe they're sending out? And they're going to be analyzing catastrophic events in some deep constellation where there are many galaxies. So they're doing, I mean, this, I don't know about you guys, but it buzzes me out having them buzz around me up overhead. That's for sure. Mo, how's it going? Thanks so much for being here. Saw a call, brother. Miss Julie Stats is in the house. Fellow Skywatchers, thank you for sharing your time with us today. Yes, greatly appreciated. Please give Bruce a thumbs up. Participate and enjoy, Bruce. My time's off. 8:12, my clock's ringing. Because, long story. Rex, how's it going? Sorry. Excuse me. Bonjour à toi, Rex. Merci. That sucks, and it happens. I'll tell you what's going to happen because of the sun is your page won't open. That's what often happens because of the sun. It's actually pretty scary. I'm just imagining my computer frying my brain. I don't think anyone knows what's going to happen with, like, what about those bloody plasma TVs or whatever? That's not actually, is it? I don't know. But anyways, plasma TVs, a little concerning that if the sun activates that and you get I don't know, some plasma through the brain, because that's what happened with the Carrington event, right? The telegraph lines, people got electrocuted, devices that were unplugged started functioning. That's really scary when you think that it's a possibility. It could absolutely happen. Bruce, my son has the kit need time to set up. No problem. I was waiting for a shout Wednesday. Hey, Tony, is there, do you prefer doing it maybe on a Wednesday though? Would that be easier for you? We could absolutely do it. No. And like I said, I appreciate you stopping by, but I do want you to know, Tony, I want you on, bro. And we can come and talk. And other people here. Also, you can all come on. My whole community is always welcome to come on to the to talk about the research or what anything other thing that we want. Please say hi to your son, man. And okay, anytime to set up, I'm waiting for a shout. Okay, so like I say, Tony, if you want, we could do it for Wednesday coming. If you want, you can, let me know. Let me know about that. And more than happy to do so. I expect that we do more than that because I know, listen, you guys, especially you, Tony, you're one of them, and Andrew Lepensi, a whole bunch of people here, Christopher Rollins, each and every one of you bring a lot of theories here to the channel, and often, you know, I mean, we have the same thoughts, and my own theories often come from you guys. Well, not alone. I have a lot of cool of my own theories, but it's an accumulation of hearing them all. That's why I really appreciate hearing all the theories. But we could check that out if like this Wednesday we can come on. That'd be cool having a stream without having to do it a Friday. And what we'll do is we'll come on as a topic. We don't have to study or prepare for anything. So take your time getting set up for that, bro. And I'm here. We'll do something definitely. Eric, thanks for being here, brother. Yeah, we missed our Darla today. We were worried. That's good. That's a good sign when people are worried. It's a sign that people care. Thanks a lot, Julie. Yeah, Divine Sorcerer rocks. No doubt about it, you guys. I love you guys a lot. And for being here, this is my 6th year here. I really did take a great chance doing it full time. Obviously, it's very, very low salary because I started and I just went out straight out and I'm not getting thousands of views. But honestly, it's like you guys are my lifeline. You're supporting the channel in all the ways that you do, and coming here, even liking the videos, giving me a thumbs up. It helps with the algorithm because that's the way YouTube is. YouTube only and only depends on the algorithm. But I don't know. Lots of glitches here. Masako, what if the government already knows what humans can see? See that, of course, I actually believe that, and I believe that they're watching the people's reactions. They're probably watching some people. They probably obviously once in their lives took the time to have someone, skim through YouTube for a week or two to really see if there was anything credible out there that people were showing with telescopes, smaller telescopes, me included, 14-inch smaller telescopes. Sharon Taylor, thanks for coming back, you guys. Hello, everyone. Wow, was able to make both broadcasts today. 2 thumbs up for you, Sharon Taylor. Thanks, my dear friend. Love you for it. Yeah, you guys can check out Andrew's channel too. For sure. Oh, yes, Aliaus. C'est vrai. Yeah, we got some really supportive people here that have been coming back, and I'm really lucky for that. Hey, comment ça va? Yo, les timbrés. Dom Lac Paysagiste. Merci d'être ici. Bienvenue à la chaîne. Aussi une chaîne en français, OVNI Québec Astronomie, en train de se faire détruire par les trolls et les hackers. Mais c'est pas grave. OVNI Québec Astronomie, le samedi à 1h, heure de l'Est, heure de Montréal. Je fais un en direct aussi sur OVNI Québec Astronomie. Si jamais tu ne connais pas la chaîne, ben, tu es le bienvenu de venir faire un tour pour aller voir. Thank you so much, Julie. Greatly appreciate that. Yeah, I'm going to have to do that too. I'll be going out to see the mail and check the mail. The things are really slow. Everything's slow. People waiting for taxis are slow. I have a friend the other day was waiting for taxis. Guy, he goes, everything is like slowed down. Everyone's like, everything's coming to a halt. But things will get better, though. Definitely. I think this is a multiple sun system. I'm interested in that. I'm interested in that theory. That's a good one. Say ultraviolet and a burnt out one or whatever. No, it's a good example. I like that, Stephen A. multiple sun system, I wouldn't be surprised. And if I had like 5 seconds to guess on how many suns there would be, I would ridiculously shoot out 2 or 3. Honestly, I was just thinking of that the other day. I get it, China, dark, sun here, but there's several areas, maybe there's 3 suns always turning around. I don't know. Sun behind another sun that we don't see until it gets to the end of Earth and turns and rotates. But I had that creepy sensation. What if the moon is actually going to detach from Earth because of a CME? And that would explain why it's riddled with craters. I've never seen any craters. A lot of people say, "What the hell do you mean you've never seen any craters?" Well, when you look at the moon, they don't look like craters. They honestly, literally do not, Elmer Fudd, do not look like craters when you look up and zoom up on the moon. Lisa Eckerly, thank you so much. I love you, sister. Thanks, Lisa. Really appreciate it, guys. Generous contributions. Thank you so very much. Deb, happy Friday to you too. Amazing sunset in Michigan. Hey, lucky you. I didn't get any sun here today. You'll be spoiled, you guys. You got a good video coming up right after this. For sure, it will not be long. It's the sun yesterday at its most aggressive state. I did not get a chance to see it today, but I went to look online what it looked like today by NASA and the scientists, and it was bad. It really, really was bad. Question, Bruce, what do you think to the universe coming out of a black hole, singularity being talked about? That is beyond scary. The little bit that I'm hearing, I'm not following the research on the black holes, but I am following the big discoveries that are coming out, and it's always a situation about the black hole. So, what do you think to the universe coming out of a black hole, singularity? Oof. So, listen, I believe, Tony, that's a hell of a good question. I believe that makes total sense that over certain periods of years, thousands of years, maybe less or maybe more, galaxies travel through wormholes and portals. I actually believe that. Maybe even I believe the moon got here that way. Maybe, honestly, like no exaggeration. I love the theory of that. Maybe I don't know if I'm answering exactly what you're talking about, but I'm trying to imagine what you just said. Looking at a black hole and imagine another galaxy. I don't know if that's what you meant. That's pretty trippy there. Like another galaxy or planet coming out of the black hole. So now you're making me think of a whole bunch of things, Tony. Imagine if the planets that are in our solar system came there that way, exactly by going through black holes or wormholes or whatnot. And that once in a while, in the evolution of time, all of a sudden, whoop, there's a gap in the universe, a wormhole, a hidden wormhole where maybe an orbit, hear me out, a planet orbits, gets further out and further out and further out every year. And over about 1,000 years, it's too far out, too close to the black hole, and the black hole sucks it in. And then the planet comes out somewhere else in another galaxy, maybe in the Milky Way. Maybe it's like teleportation of the planets. They're teleporting themselves. Oh my God. Make me have a brain aneurysm. Those black holes, Michel Sagnier, merci mon frère. Hein? Those black holes are the most intriguing things. Thanks again, Lisa Eckerly. They are the most, the Divine's channel. Thanks for sharing those channels, Darla. Especially the people take the time to always come to the channel. And that's exactly what I told Darla. I said, the ones that are always here and that are often here, we can share their link once. There's nothing wrong with that. And at the same time, well, shows good support. Tiamat, anyone? Oh, yes. Well, listen, they're talking a lot about, and exactly though, so that I was looking that up just this afternoon. Because we can talk about Tiamat, but to get the real ideal of what Tiamat is, I was looking it up the other day. It was interesting. In the Mesopotamian religion, Tiamat, Akkadian. Okay, so let's see here. Referred to as a woman and described as the listening one. It is suggested that there are two parts to the Tiamat myth or mythos, maybe not necessarily a myth, but Tiamat, no, that's the god, of course. Yes, the god. I want the god. They say hypothetical planet A. It's interesting, eh? I'm so not into film, so I wouldn't even have known. A phaeton, hypothetical planet, which is what comes up when I typed in Tiamat. Anyways, sorry. I was off there. Thanks again, Julie. Appreciate that. Moon moves 1 inch away every year. Oh, yeah, maximum an inch. And yeah, that's what they say every single year. And I guess it's my 6th year filming it. So I started my 6th year of research actually. Actually, in August, it's going to be the 6th year completed, starting my 7th year of research. But the moon moves away, yeah. So it moved away about this much since I've been filming it. So they say. So if you back up hundreds of years and they say the moon was a lot bigger, it would not make any sense if we depend on that information, right? Because if you back up 100 inches, I'm pretty sure that if the moon was 100 inches closer 100 years ago, it would not be seen closer. But they say 100 years ago, we used to see the moon a lot closer. They say just in 1925, the moon was a lot closer to Earth. So, Lindsay, how's it going? Lindsay Shaw, nice to see you. Good evening, Bruce and Darla. Glad to be here tonight. Glad to have you. Thanks for coming back, Lindsay. It's a pleasure, you guys. I really appreciate it. Taking the time to come to the streams, my friends. It's going good. A commercial, Bruce. He's all, how's things been with your brother? With my brother. Pretty good. I don't. You mean my like birth brother, or with the brothers that are attacking me? Hey, Crosseur, comment ça va? Le pire, là, c'est que le monde sont menteurs en ligne. Fait que si tu dis que t'es crosseur, tu ne l'es pas. C'est tout le contraire que le monde va. Les trolls, la plupart du temps, ils ont des super beaux noms comme Fleur de printemps ou Sweet Girl ou en tout cas, tout le contraire sur l'Internet, hein? Considering, Lisa, a bit of a cold in the last week and this week feeling odd, muscular, like muscle cramps and spasms. But then again, runs in the family. I don't know if you guys have ever had a Charlie horse in the back of your head. It goes up into your brain and down into your spine. I've been having problems this week. I'm not going to hide it, guys, with the sciatic nerve. And whether it be a crushed disc or something that I have in my back, I lifted a lot of heavy weights when I was young. And I'm not talking, yeah, I weight train, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about lifting weights at work and stuff like that. And driving around, trucking around too. Also not very good. I have problems with the left leg that swells up, but now it's not the swelling up. It became numb. The whole part of my body was becoming numb. I was like, holy crap. And I don't know if you guys are like me, but without being phobic, because we know all the crap that's going on and the bioweapons and the attacks and the viruses they're making, it's like every time I have a little something, I'm going, oh boy, I wonder. Makes you wonder, is it something in the sky, something in the air? We're talking about that just the first stream. Is the sun going to affect us anyway? The 5G going to affect us anyway? Planet alignment, that's a lot of magnetism right there. When planets align, it's incredible. The line of energy, magnetism forms when they align themselves up. But now we're going to have an asteroid and comet in those that 5-planet pileup, which is not that far off, guys. I'm telling you, April 18th to April 24th, you'll be watching in the sky. Venus will be very low on the horizon. It's going to be in the southeastern sky that we will see that in April. As already now, they're already gently starting to merge together for the alignment. It'll be pretty exciting. I can't. We're hoping, Tony. I'm telling you, I'm really hoping that we see the aurora. It's not necessarily a good thing, but I do want to see it again. I want to make an incredible video for you guys. For those who've never seen it. Hey, Tony. Thanks, man. Hi. Nice Friday to you too, Tony. Moz, thanks for coming back, man. And thanks again, you guys, for being members. I love you for it. I really appreciate that. Thanks for appreciating the research, you guys. That's right. Andrew, what if the pyramids were made to ascend the tombs of ancient Egyptians with the gravitational alignment of planets? There's a lot of talk and speculation about the way those pyramids are placed, right? You definitely have heard of this. They're placed like the stars in Orion, if I'm not mistaken, right? A couple of those stars or whatnot. I do believe the UFOs and everything we see around us, I have a tendency of having a gut feeling that it's very spiritual. Other alien races, if they exist, right? We'll say if they exist until it's proven, so be it. Some people say they walk amongst us. Those are all things that I wouldn't rule out, and comes down to the fact that they'll probably be very hard to distinguish the difference in some of the beings on other planets. Who knows? Size, height, weight, the mass of us. It all depends on which planets we're born. We wouldn't look like we look if we were like right now, if we were born on Mars, or would we? We'll never really know. To be buried in space, maybe? It could be the explanation for the Egyptian like statued seas on Mars, supposedly. Hey, that would be crazy. Eh? I thought of another thing. Andrew, imagine if there was a cataclysmic event or apocalyptic event on Mars or on the moon, and Apollo 11 decides that they want to land, even though they didn't land the way they said they did. People distort my words when I say that, but it's hard to understand. I'm not saying they necessarily didn't go. I believe it's possible they didn't, and I believe that they would have hidden maybe the way they went because of the space war, the space race. Back in the days, Russia, Sputnik 1 took the pictures of the moon, and then they raced to get the first person to the moon. Did they fake the moon landing to be able to recreate something that was genius ideal that is going to bite them in the ass later down the road? It's already starting to. So I'm saying, imagine them landing on the surface of the moon and them coming to an area where they see all these bodies that are frozen in time, the exact same area where everything occurred, volcano or bio attack or whatnot. That's something that totally left my mind. Thinking like in all the years I've done the research, guys, it took 3 or 4 years before I really realized the seriousness of the dangers of what could have happened on the moon if we're seeing people there, right? It's like, what's scarier than finding out that there was an ancient civilization there? Well, finding out that there's actually somebody there now on the moon, I think that is scary as hell. Definitely would make you think twice. Wow, Gate Smasher, thanks so much, brother. Love you for it, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks for the encouragement, you guys. That's awesome. Angie, there's no doubt about it. There's just absolutely no doubt about it. We worry a lot about things. We're human beings. A lot of us have hearts, and some of us have bigger hearts than others, and they get really worried about what's going on in the world and what's going on in life and stuff like that. And sometimes people get extremely sick. I believe even cancer because of this stress, right? That's cancer is a stress. That's how I see it. Very, very true. Tony, Brucey's all hi to all here in Baja. Hey, thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it, guys. Love you for it. Tony, thanks for being a member, man. It means a lot. Thanks, Steven. Thanks for smashing the light, you guys. Been trying to get rid of a cold for 8 days now. I'm one that lingers a long time also. Keeps moving from sinuses to chest, back, and back again. Yes, listen, our bodies, imagine of all the times choosing to depopulate Earth, it's not like it was yesterday, it's been a while, but of all the times to start the COV that China did in the Wuhan lab, I can't help but wonder if they were doing it so that it would be in time, you know, Bruce the rat. Is that Darla? Must have been something I said. I don't remember. Yeah, it could, the sun could be um disturbing our health. Absolutely 100% disturbing us. Something I missed, I know it. I was talking about it for sure. Thanks, Stephen A. So hang in there for that cold, Sharon. You'll get better soon. Hang in there. I hope you heal quickly, sending healing energy. I got some, I can send some out. I don't have to know you guys to send some out. Eric, thank you so much, man. Clary, for becoming a member. Thanks, you guys. Means a lot. Thank you very much. I have to get another member video up. Thanks, guys. Wow, Gate Smasher. Finally got a new card. Being an extremist. Sorry, I got my lights down, guys. Sorry. Being an extremist and exterminator. Congratulations, Gate Smasher Exterminator. Finally got a new card. Being an extremist. It's tough. That's how it is. Yeah, I guess. Man, Gate Smasher, thank you so much, man. Thanks a lot, you guys. Thanks for becoming members too. I really appreciate that, Eric. Wow. Love you guys. There could be some sort of phenomenon that happens at the tops of the pyramids on certain dates and times. Yes, absolutely. That's absolutely true. Oh, give me a second, guys. You know, a support over the years that you guys give this channel was the only chance I had to get the stuff out. But the cool thing is that a lot of you appreciated the research and cheese. Yeah, CF, you said it. You said it. Cheese is equal to life for me. I'm that bad. I'm that bad. But hey, so far the eye today has not reacted. But that's dangerous to say. I should not ever say that. What would be the chance of it being cheese? Well, of course it would be cheese. It's probably my favorite food. So thank you so much, Julie. My first super chat is to my hero. You brought me back, and I'm so grateful for my super challenge. Anyone else support my moon man? Go. I love you, Julie, to the end of time. And thank you so much, you guys. Gate Smasher and Eric and everyone for becoming members, guys. Thank you so, so much. So appreciated. Awesome. There could be same sort of phenomenon that happens on the tops of the sorry, man. There could be the same sort of phenomenon that happens on the tops of the pyramids on certain dates and times. So, what do you think, Andrew? This is, oh God, we can talk for hours about this. What do you think of the pyramids being a tool, a device, a machine? A lot of people are saying that the pyramids, a lot of people don't believe that the pyramids were actually a place to bury the dead people. They thought it wasn't a place to bury the dead people, that they buried the kings in the temples because it had a certain power to get over to the other side. And that goes far, of course. I mean, I'm not gonna get into that. I know a little bit. It's very interesting about the Egyptian, mummifying and embalming and what they used to do. They were so advanced, the salts and everything they used to put in the bodies to conserve the bodies. And that's very odd because for some reason they believed that they needed those bodies to cross over. So what was it that warned them about crossing over? So they were smart enough to know that after death there was life after death. That's scary when you think of it. And I'm only thinking of it now this way now. When I was younger, it was just, well, pyramids, awesome. What is it? Well, they got the kings made the pyramids, and then they'd have the slaves and they'd build the pyramids and stuff. No way in hell they can know that. Honestly, there's no way in hell they can know that. They can theorize and use archaeology concepts or whatever, but it's not necessarily so. So when you think of it, Rex just finished my Wells rarebit or cheese on toast to everyone else. It's it's my life. Also, like CF said, and toast and cheese. But see, not just that. I like the orange cheese. You put the orange cheese on the spaghetti, but sometimes I like putting the mozzarella. Oh my God, I'm not going to talk about cheese, guys. The minute I get off, I'm going to say, screw the eye. I'm going to bite into the Quebec. I mean, I'm proud to say that I've bitten into cheese bricks. I live alone there. Would do it if I was living with someone, but why cut a piece off when you're just going to eat the whole brick? To the point where I've overcome being constipated. That's tonight's subject now. I don't even get constipated with cheese. It's like my body's like, oh, it's just cheese. Doesn't constipate for cheese. It's like goes through no problem. Thanks again, guys and gals, tonight. Really appreciate it. Good vibes always, man. Thanks, Andrew. Everything you guys do. And Tony Brooks and everyone here supporting the channel, just absolutely amazing. Adios. Thanks a lot, man, for being here. Merci, mon frère. Bien apprécié. David, with the way things are, might be good to build up a little body fat in case. Exactly. Stefan, and there's a bit of famine around. It's true, eh? Look at it the way you want. Us chubby guys, us square guys are going to be around the longest when there's no food. And I can only imagine how excruciating that would be. The guy's like, okay, Bruce, you're almost 250 pounds. I don't know anymore. Anyways, I'm not no shy about my weight. I've been up and down. I used to be able to get down really fast, actually. I'm sure I still can. Like, I'm 47 now, but I lost 100 pounds, guys. I should have made a whole channel on that. Actually, I lost a great excess of weight from 280 to 180. Try that one, and was never able to get lower than 180. And I looked like a very thin person at 180. Didn't look healthy at all, actually. It's like literally like cheeks in. And I remember hitting my elbow for the first time when I had lost all that weight. The pain that came. Big cars can run into your elbows. You don't feel nothing, you know. Then I missed going outside in the cold in the middle of winter. No shirt to go bring the garbage out, no problem. That's where people are like, you know. Thanks, Julie. Thanks, everyone. The sun's energy can cause earthquakes. Oh, yeah. Yes, it can cause earthquake. Absolutely. Then I'm sure it can affect the body. Yeah, that's sort of scary, eh? Makes sense, eh? And the worst of it, San C, is that we don't know. And thanks for being a member, man. We don't know how it affects the body exactly, how drastically it affects the body. I do believe it does affect the body. Paul C.G. Burrows, thank you so much for being here. How's it going, man? Nice to see you, brother. Yeah, I mean, it's serious, you know? The sun's energy, yeah, it causes earthquakes and it literally rules over everything that's related to volcanic activity, even the tides. They say, oh, the moon's adjusting the tides. Well, that's because the sun's in the background, most likely. Question, Tony Bruce, this talk over the next 10 days. I should be able to get a sight of the northern lights. Do you get to see them? Absolutely not. I'd love you to get some. And if you do, Tony, I'd be more than happy to share it or come on and we can talk about it. Send me the images and I can post them here while we're talking. No, seriously. I've seen them in the 90s, man. In 1990, Tony, I saw the Northern Lights and it was the exact same way as they show it. And it's legitimately the same way, hanging icicles, right? And going around like they're in circles, and it could last for hours. I saw purples, greens, and yellows. Absolutely amazing in the sky. But again, that was in 1990s, and then I never saw it again, and I saw it only for 1 year, and that's when I was younger than 20, and now I'm 47. I think I don't know my age anymore. What's going on with me? I used to laugh at old people say they forget their age. 47. 44. And I haven't seen him since, man. I have not seen the auroras since. Aurora Borealis. I remember the first time seeing it, though. I didn't have any camera, obviously. I wasn't filming it, but I would love to see it again. We are going to see it again, though, because a lot of people are going to start seeing it, especially with that CME. So get this Friday. Oh my gosh, we are Friday night. Hey, guys, tonight, expect a lot of meteors. No, I don't think they announced it, or if they did, don't. I hope you don't think that I'm just trying to pretend I'm bringing new news to you. It's that whenever there's a CME, I always go outside with the infrared camera, and there's lots of falling stars. Obviously, plasma's being flung from that sun, and we're going to see a lot of objects flying around. Don't forget, a lot of plasma, a lot of it stays stuck around the sun when those CMEs occur. Did you know that? And the plasma hardens and it stays in the sun's orbit around the sun. And some of those objects that I was filming that I showed you that when I say are in the orbit of the sun, it's because it looks like it's inside the sun. They're like transparent, where you can see them like it's under the surface, which is the photosphere. The surface of the sun is the photosphere. That's what scientists use as the term. And like I said, last live stream that my mother had told me, how the heck can a hole open up in the center of the sun if it's just gas? And it's like, that's nothing. It's like 100,000 kilometers deep too, maybe even more than that when those holes open up. This is very, very intriguing. But let me know. Yeah, that's awesome if you get them. Here, I do not see them at all, Tony. Not yet, anyways, unfortunately. But that should change. Hey, Mo, thanks again, for being here, you guys. If Biden is found of treason for selling off to the communist Russia and China, yeah, things are looking bad for him right now, aren't they? He needs to be a public display and hanging just like in the old days. That's what they used to do, David. I said it myself for Trudeau. I took the chance to say it, and I said, Trudeau, if what he did to the Canadians recently, if it would have been in the days, they would have been hung in public hangings. That's what they did for treason, and it's pretty sad, pretty bad to think that they would have done that. It's concluded, it's confirmed. The Biden like millions of dollars coming in collusion is horrible, and it's going to come out. And of course, they wanted to keep this hush hush. Why? Because by keeping it hush hush, the Americans are going to keep funding Biden, and that's something they absolutely wanted not to be seen. Bruce, solar scientists says Tony, have said they saw the most massive flare that reacted like a tornado on Earth. Yes, and literally, I mean, think of it, a literal halo, like a wide field range. And that's what I heard too, coming up like a bloody tornado. We're in trouble, guys, because those are phenomenons that have never been seen or witnessed, probably. And again, I'm telling you, like you were talking about the black holes, Tony, if they're going outside to look at and study black holes and galaxies and stuff like that, they may be looking at, I mean, they could be looking at an asteroid that's coming to Earth, you know, and that's, I found that out. What was it, last year? There's an asteroid I also mentioned on the first stream. Asteroid 13 Cincinnati. There's four numbers to it, but 13, it's 1 3. It starts by 1 3. 13 Cincinnati. It's an asteroid that has the characteristics of a comet, has it hail, and it's burning gas stuff. It's so often, like Oumuamua is another one. They say it's totally alien. It has absolutely nothing to do with the usual asteroids that we see in the solar system here and even outside of the solar system. They're shaped like potatoes. That's how they're shaped. Asteroids are shaped like potatoes. There's even a potato theory for them. So, grosse journée RM faite. On attend. Résultat est semaine prochaine, vendredi. Neurologue. Hey, bonne chance, Darla. Good luck, my sister. Lisa says, I wanted to know how hot are the UV. Oh, how hot the UV rays are. Do you keep track of those? Oh, I do. Keep track of the UV rays. Talk a lot about it. Those sunspots are actually stopping the UV ray light from reaching Earth. And the UV light, unfortunately, that's reaching Earth is remaining trapped and not bouncing back, which it's supposed to. All sunlight, it's supposed to bounce off Earth and reflect back to where it came from. But that heat's getting trapped here, and it's causing a whole lot of problems for us. But the heat temperatures of the UV rays, I wonder, because we're talking about millions of degrees on the sun there when these CMEs, we got blinkers on the sun too. You got to look at those, are wicked. Blinkers go up very high in the heat in Fahrenheit, and then they plunge back down. But let's see if I was to check this real quick. Those are good questions, Those are good questions. I learned about amounts of temperatures all bloody year. The corona, the photosphere, all the different atmosphere the sun has. It gets, my gosh, it gets complicated. Now the flux they measure. So does UV light get hot? Right here. Does UV light alone produce heat? When an object absorbs any kind of light, and that's actually like the asteroids. When the asteroids shift directions, when they go by the sun, depending on their size, the dark side of the asteroid is where the heat leaves from. And some of these asteroids are having their directional orbit, their orbitals changed. So they're being taken off course, and some of them are exploding. UV light. So when an object of any kind of absorbs any kind of light, including UV light, it heats up as it now has more energy than before. So yes, areas under a thinner section of the ozone, but that's with the ozone though, layer will get slightly more heat. So UV light alone, light or of whatever wavelength, is just waves of electromagnetic energy. Duh. Infrared light has relatively low energy per photon. Ultraviolet light has relatively high energy per photon. That's not good. So it must heat up real fast, actually. That's probably why it's heating up the clouds. Exactly. But it's all the same kind of energy, all the same. They say all the same. When an object absorbs any kind of light, including UV light, it heats up as it now has more energy than before. Like the asteroids, like I said, the asteroids themselves, when they break up, asteroids will break up with the sun. If it's going too close to the sun, any object that goes by the sun is going to get eaten up, no matter what the size, unless it's well, that's not true. Depending on its size, if it's big, it may resist it, but it is going to catch on fire when it goes by it. That's for sure. I'm watching for lights here in Minnesota, a bit cloudy. Well, the lights are going to come to Minnesota very soon, Barb. That's a big possibility because that area in the States was mentioned that maybe a Saturday, tomorrow, tonight. You never know. Here, of course, I don't know. I hope it's not raining tonight. If it is, I'm not going to be able to see the stars. I filmed the stars yesterday for a long time, guys. I have to look up the footage. I have the footage of the sun is almost ready. The video. I have 5 minutes completed of the video. So, wanted to know how hot are the UV rays? How the UV rays are. So I didn't get a temperature though. Didn't get a temperature exactly what I was looking for it, but all I know is that it does heat up as it's traveling, and especially UV rays because it has a high photon rate. So they say, learn something new every day. Big problem is that UV ray light. The UV light comes to Earth and it's not repelling back. If it doesn't repel back, the heat's going to remain trapped here. And I repeat it several times because it is so. It's a fact. So they say. The heat remains trapped, goes up to the first batch of clouds, which are a mile up over our heads everywhere on Earth, unless in high mountains. In general, it's a mile up over us. It transforms into precipitation. Heat comes back into clouds and precipitation. The heat comes back down as rain and pummels us and just keeps on going and floods us. We saw it last year, right? And then the year before, and it's getting worse now every year. We saw floods in the desert. We're seeing snow in the desert, the camels stuck in 10, 20 feet, 30 feet. It's really odd because the desert, the first time they got snow, it's more snow than I've ever seen here in Canada. They have like these big dumpings of snow on them. It's crazy. Thanks, Barb. Hey, Nat Hippo. How's it going, my friend? Greetings to you too. Thanks a lot. James O'Connell. Hey, Shay. Thanks a lot. From Ireland. Love your live broadcast. Keep up the good work, dude. Thank you so much, bro. Love you, James. Appreciate that, man. Tony says, Bruce Hubble has caught using special lenses to find a star 12.9 billion light years away. Now that's a hell of a distance. I don't know if you know it. Okay? It's almost a trillion miles or something like that. Trillion kilometers or trillion miles. One light year has nothing to do with the amount of year. It doesn't. It's not that you travel for a year and you get there. You travel for many years and get there, depending on your speed. But is this, Tony? Is this part of the discovery? Because they're hiding something. There's supposed to be this big reveal about Hubble's discovery about something. So I'm sort of excited for that. It's caught using a special lens to find a star. Yeah, Hubble has, if I'm not mistaken, has between 250 and 350 different lenses and filters. Different filters. When they're looking at the sun, they're using the filters, the color filters and whatnot. Same principle. When I'm on the moon and I'm looking at the moon and I'm using green filters and color filters, it shows us the structures more. That object that my son gave me over there, the green alien head behind the other alien skull, is a green light. When I put the blue light on, we don't see it well when the batteries are low. Only the blue light, but it's our eyes. In reality, we're seeing the light dim, but the light's still the same intensity. Apparently there's lots of optical illusions. So what could they be looking for, or trying to find a star? Maybe that star, Tony, is going to explode. I know they're talking about a couple of them, right? There's one not that far away, I think. Is it 11 light years or 3 light years? They're supposed to look at that. I guess they want to see what it looks like, an explosion, to see what's going to occur, I guess. I don't know. It is scary. They're not talking to us very much about what's going on. I wish they were talking a lot more. Yeah, here too, Darla. Just horrible, the skies. Deb burst on the laptop of Midsummer Murders on the telly. Multitask Fridays. Thanks for letting me know, Deb. Hey, Connie. Thanks, guys. Ralph's in the house. Scratch is here. Thanks for being here, man. Stig R. Larson. Thanks. This Stig is in the house. Thank you very much. And thanks for being a member, my friend. Thanks, guys. Am I sleepy or is Bruce fuzzy? Oh, could be fuzzy. Fuzzy. There's something wrong with. I think the lens is clean. I think the camera's clean. Let's see here. Is that better? No. I hope so. Peter Hyde. Hey, man. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much, you guys. Thanks for appreciating the work. You guys rock. Penny. Patty's in the house. How's it going, Penny? Coming back. I know a Penny Bunny. Not the same person. She's not as sweet as you, Penny. In front of you, thank you so much. Thanks, guys. I love you for it. Thanks for the amazing contributions. I'm doing this full time, guys. Thanks for appreciating it. Oh, you see me fuzzy, eh, man? I hope it fixes itself. It's coming. The events are coming, Eric. It's going to be crazy, crazy stuff we're going to see. Tony says Hubble loses primary computer. NASA may have to deorbit the telescope as it's. Oh my gosh! I hope not. For some reason, I don't know why. I hope Hubble telescope will stay there, will remain there for some reason. If not, sorry, back. If not, is there any way that we can fund and buy Hubble? Wouldn't that be cool? Like buy it off. You pay $20,000, like, and you own Hubble for only 3 weeks because it's going to crash. But you have 3 weeks to drive around space and to do anything you want. New Horizon guys. Imagine them crossing to go to Pluto when I was in grade 6, and then a couple of years ago, I'm talking about it. How can these objects travel through space without getting torn apart? The way they talk in space, there's asteroids and comets and black holes. Here, New Horizon, go on its way to Jupiter, on its way to Pluto. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I don't know. It's weird. I wish I could say that, Deb. Yeah, thanks, Christopher. Change to 720p and won't be. Uh, yeah, duh. It's something I should be mentioning often. And honestly, guys, when you come watch my videos, you just woke me up there, Christopher, on something. I'm so stupid for not mentioning this. A lot of people, when there's a glitch that YouTube mentioned, that sometimes when you click on HD, you're not seeing the video written HD. Well, in reality, you could still be seeing the HD quality. But when you come on my videos and come to watch my videos, or maybe some do, whatever. Anyways, when you watch the videos, if you don't click HD, well, like Christopher says, you're not going to watch it in HD. It happens to me. Like, for example, when I just upload a video, a lot of you are really cool and you come jump on the video as soon as I upload it. If you do that, you're probably going to see a lower quality of the video. Honestly, a lower quality of the video. Hey, Scratch, it happened to me. the day before yesterday for 3 days in a row. Go look at my community post in the last 2 days, 3 days. Hi, morning guys, 3 a.m. I'm up. Hi guys, 4:30 I'm up. Just up, early, early, early. Of course, we changed the time here, and the sun is it's really screwed up. So that could have a lot to do with it. Thanks again, Christopher. Hi, Heather. Thanks, guys. Dazzy Bling's in the house. Whoop whoop. Ralph Peterson. Hey, thanks, Ralph. Appreciate it, man. Love you guys for it. Thanks for the encouraging support. Lisa, can we give a little love and support? Check that like and subscribe button and share. I love you to pieces, Lisa. Yeah, guys. If you want to take the time to subscribe to the channel, it is definitely greatly appreciated. I don't ask it enough. I honestly don't ask it enough, but I want to thank you if you took the time to do so. You don't have to subscribe to the channel. I can make live streams for people that are only subscribed. That really was the goal. I just don't want to cut off people's necks. But honestly, even if you don't subscribe, you can still participate in the streams and stuff. I don't want to cut anyone's neck off, but I would prefer you be subscribed, but only if you like the videos, right? It's all Bruce's fault. Had to buy, a telescope for Xmas. I'm so sorry, Heather. You know what? Ask Darla and ask all the people that have been here for a while now. Oh my goodness. I'm happy to say there's at least 30 people here that bought telescopes because they like the research and stuff. So that's really cool, Heather. Thanks for sharing it, Heather Lee. Or Heather Leah. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. In front of you, hope you're all well. Good to see you, mate. As always, greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot, Lisa. And thanks everyone for the generous contributions, you guys. Can't thank you enough. $8.20 and it's 9:06. Darn. I can never answer all the questions. What if these are what if there are cosmic I wanted to say karmic. Why? What if there are cosmic bodies and phenomenon that humans aren't aware of yet? Who are you? Yeah, that scares me. Those are the things that scare me. Yeah. Things that go far beyond the current aware of yet. So things that go far beyond the current. What's wrong with my brain? The current human comprehension of black holes and wormholes. Imagine you're Tucker Carlson, and then all of a sudden your brain farts like that. Obviously, that's why he's there and I'm not. Cosmic bodies, wow! And from listen, I believe it. I even believe that um, something happened. Something happened that's going to change everything, the whole world. Hey, Jay, happy Freaky Friday. See planets, conjunctions, and upcoming. It's going to be amazing. Right now, Venus, no, not true. Is it Jupiter? Are you going to start aligning a conjunction with Mars? Is it Venus or Jupiter? Already going to be a conjunction soon, and they're going to start to lead up as we go into April. So April 14th, no, not true. April 18th will be really, really close to having them aligned from the 18th to the 24th. That's when you want to view that. Tonight, if you have eyes in the sky and you want to see falling stars, some people here that follow my channel have still not ever seen a falling star, and that's incredible. It's incredible. Go out this week. The sun's exploding. It's almost the end of the world. You're going to see falling stars. I hope. Hey, Jay, same here, bro. That's my sign too. Aquarius, February 15th. That's my birthday. Black matter, man. I'm so into it. I'm so into it now. Black matter explosions or black matter space rivers or space webs. Oh, wow, bro. You look pretty deep. Yeah, absolutely. I was just starting to hear about some of that. The black matter space rivers and everything that's out there. All this black matter around us. And you know what? Do you know what? No, I'm so excited. Sorry. I'm going to look it up before saying it. This blew me away. I heard this the other day. It's still just being talked about, but in an important mystery, it turns out that roughly 68%, and this roughly 68% of the universe is dark matter. Dark matter makes up 27%. Why do they say that? But it is an important mystery. It turns out that roughly 68% of the universe is dark matter. Dark matter makes up 27%. Did I have a stroke? I don't know if Google does this to you guys sometimes, but really screwing with my head right now. Dark matter is a get this, man. We're still at this point in history, Andrew. Dark matter, this is on Wikipedia. Dark matter is a hypothetical form of matter. That's where we're at, bro. We're still there. See, this is what I thought. That makes more sense. Dark matter makes up thought to account for approximately 85%. So get this. They say that dark matter is a hypothetical form of matter, but that it accounts for 85% of matter in the universe. All matter in the universe. That means all the planets are sitting in dark matter. All of us. We're surrounded by dark matter. So maybe the space, the darkness, and the night sky that we're seeing is a black hole. And when night arrives, it's because we're going by the black hole. And the sun is actually sucking itself into the black hole, coming out of the. Anyway, sorry. I should have written movies instead of doing research. Dark matter is called dark because it does not appear to interact with electromagnetic field. Interesting, right? Again, Bob Lazar said that dark matter was created when the UFOs, the ones that he was talking about, the Hadron Collider, basically a UFO, the ones he's talking about, there's literally a Hadron Collider in the center of it, smashing atoms, negative atoms, right, at very, very high speeds, creating the dark matter that's being created as it comes out of these metal tubes and clashes with the matter, right, with mass. When antimatter meets matter, objects are created, another type of matter is created. Very scary stuff. And yeah, that's the thing too, which means it does not, dark matter does not absorb or reflect or emit electromagnetic radiation like light, and is therefore difficult to detect. Various astrophysical observations, including gravitational effects, which cannot be explained by currently accepted theories of gravity. I'm happy they say it that way. By currently accepted theories of gravity. People are like, what do you mean? They found out about gravity way back in 1666 with Newton? No, it's a theory. In 2016, I also said this in the first stream. In 2016, look it up, February 11th, if I'm not mistaken, they found out that gravity was an actual wave. But they found that out by doing an experiment here on Earth and not in space, which they should have done in space. Like, find the gravity around Earth. Don't just make up a, hypothetical. I mean, look at Earth, guys. What do we have on Earth that we know about that's not hidden? Hadron Collider and all that crap going on. So we're working in secret projects right here on Earth in front of everyone's face. It's just that we have no idea that, like, I mean, seriously, will we ever really know in our lives someone that works at on the Hadron Collider? I'm sure maybe some of you do, but it's probably something very, very rare. When are we going to see what these people are doing? Like, what field do you have to be in to have the right to walk into the CERN and to go like, oh wow, what the hell's that? Oh, it's a creature from Mars, just appeared. We smashing atoms, eh? Because you got Canadians there, so they go, hey, eh? So you're like, oh, cool. Can I see that? What does your field have to be? Never mind the field. What does your security clearance have to be? And if you know how many security clearances there are, I don't think anybody knows, but there's a lot of security clearances way over the president. The president has no access to that high tech secret material, right? But who the hell are they working for? So it does make sense when you think there could be other realistically, right? Like, I mean, don't think I'm crazy, but maybe an alien race really did land here, and for reasons of mining and defense and stuff like that, and had to absolutely come to Earth to get in contact with them. There's, a smart being will be able to contact us even if they can't speak by using diagrams with us, quite obviously. Why do you think they land in wheat and barley fields? Does that not fascinate you? That most of the crop circles, a lot of people don't know this too, they land in barley fields and wheat fields in particularly. And I would say not just in particularly, I would probably say it's the only place the crop circles have ever been seen. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong, but I heard the barley fields and the crop and the wheat fields are mostly where they land. Right here in the next town, there's 10 of them that landed there. MUFON, I've been in contact with MUFON. MUFON did try to reach me. I've been in contact with 3 directors from MUFON, both the one that's actually directing now and the one that directed before. And in France, also the one that used to, the prior director, the one that was just in a couple of years ago, had also contacted me to make a film, guys, to be in a film. But these people never got back to me. There's lots of weird things that have happened to me. And me, you could tell me you're going to be in a film, no problem. It's not like I'm going to be someone's little bitch, excuse the expression, because now I'm going to be in a movie or something, but it would have been cool. They talk about that. So many experiences that I've been able to go through seriously, which is pretty cool in reality. I met a lot of really amazing people here. Hey, Bobby Cat. Speaking of amazing supporters, thanks, Bobby. Thanks, you guys, so much. Gate Smasher, thank you so much, bro. Shine good vibes, and the rest will follow. And bacon, eat bacon. Hey, I bought 3 packs of bacon. It was almost like $40, $30, $30 now, even more than that. I think it's $30 now. It's like $10 a pound. You get a pound of bacon. I don't know how much you guys are paying in Canada. It's over $10 to get a pound of bacon now. And I remember only months ago buying the bacon for the cheaper one, of course. You pay 4 or 3 instead of the 5 that everyone else was, 6, sometimes 7 that people are paying. It's just crazy now. It's really, really high. There's somebody that contributed, and I think I didn't thank him and it disappeared. Was it maybe somebody that became a member? I'm going to see it by scrolling down. Let me go down here. Bruce, how do you want to do the feed? My son asks. As much info, please. Sure, easy. Check it out. During my live stream, Tony, or your son, if he's listening, I'm going to send a link right here in the community. Just drop it there, and he's going to click on it. All he has to do is have a functioning microphone and a camera. If you have a camera, no problem. And here's the thing: Tony doesn't have to come on as a camera. Tony can come on as audio. It's free for you guys, like I said, up to your opinion. So it's just quite simply that's all he needs to do the feed. My son has the feed. The feed. Well, you mean like me? I'm limited, right? So you can come on, and if you want to share something with me, maybe it's because I have a numb head and I'm a numbskull for that. You can't. I'm pretty sure you can't. But anything that we want to talk about before, like maybe you want some to talk about a picture or something that you have. Worst comes to worst, email it to me, and Yeah, well, that's anyways, if it's okay, but basically that's all we have to do. It's just you just need a microphone and camera, and we come on. And if not, well, you don't even need the camera. You just need the audio, the microphone, and you can put up any image if you want of yourself. And but it's straight up simple for that. And when we do it, well, it's going to be live. That's why maybe you're thinking we're like, I'm not using Zoom or anything, right? Like some people do that. They're on Zoom, they'll make a video and do it before. We could have made a video before and go on, but I think it's really cool that when you come on, the subject that we're going to be talking about, well, you and I both, we're going to, answer the questions of the community, what they think of what we're saying too. So it's really going to be simple, man. But anything you need to know about you're gonna might have to ask it in a different way. I'm a numbskull for that. All I know is that I can share the link, and you can come on any way you want. And you click on the link, and then all you have to do is accept the microphone and the camera, or like I said, just the microphone, and then you'll have an icon. But yeah, absolutely. Question, please explain why you say they don't look like craters. Yes, David. My gosh, thank you for patiently waiting since I'm trying to answer all the comments. It's because they don't. And the impacts, they're all the same. Those objects that are called craters, they're built 90% the same. They look like structures. All craters are the same. The center, the line leaving it, the higher edge on one side, the lower edge on the other side. They're all like that. And when you zoom up and it looks like they're all the same depth, they're not. It's the atmosphere that's giving the impression that everything's like that. But I have never seen what I believe looks like a crater hole. There's one of them that looks like a crater, and it's a cone-shaped crater. And by the way, scientists know, professionals in that field that know about crashes and surface and markings, they know that that's exactly what occurs when an asteroid or meteor hits. It's the cone shape where you have the little, V where it's starting to come in, and then it opens up wide, and then you have the wall where it stops, usually cone shaped. But the craters on the moon that we're seeing, it would look like the impacts are directly, David, overhead. So it literally looks like the moon was carpet bombed, and where the impacts were coming in from overhead directly and straight to the ground. There's lots of signs that are telling me they don't look like craters, and just looking visually at them, they don't look like craters. Yeah, the multiple sun system is an interesting theory, Stephen A. Absolutely. Rabbit hole not yet traveled here. Yeah, that's exactly it. It is a hell of an interesting theory, actually. Thanks for asking, David. Jay, exactly. Every black hole, a reproduction. Probably, yeah. Yep. Would be a great opportunity to observe if the contents from it are sterilized, or if life, organic matter, or water could survive the singularity. Scary. Imagine that. Something crossing over, coming out of a black hole. Maybe Oumuamua came out of a black hole or something like that. I'm not supposed to reheat my coffee, but it'll take 2 seconds to do so. Hey, Eric, heard that. I heard that theory too, that it was tugged here. Andromeda Native is another one that mentioned that. A couple, a good many of you mentioned that theory also, an interesting theory. I believe the moon was transported here, driven here by another civilization to watch us. That's another good story, another good theory. It could absolutely be. In front of you and you guys, thanks again for the generous contributions. And if anyone became a member and I didn't thank you, it's because I didn't see it. It's not that it didn't necessarily work, and I'll be looking for that. It still looks like one disappeared, I thought. Yes, Lisa, I'm able to see the planets with my scope. Very small. With the 14-inch scope, unless you have the proper camera and zooming up, magnifying, and I can see Saturn. I have a video of Saturn. You should look at my beautiful Saturn I posted Looks just like NASA, a bit further out, but it was just as nice. And the next camera that I'll be updating, we'll be able to look at. I mean, think of it, Lisa. When you look at the amount of people that look and view the planets, there's not many of them, right? And there's a reason for that, I think. And I know for a fact that um, the next upgrade, obviously, with my camera, I'll be able to do a bit more experimentation. And it's not necessarily that you need something huge, you just need the proper tools to use it. Right now, with the camera I have, the D850 and the 14-inch scope, the way I'm set up, you turn around, you look at Jupiter. Well, I don't have any special machine or filter to bring the light down. So Jupiter is going to be very, very bright for me. It's not that hard. People can buy small scopes and get Jupiter beautifully. It's not about the size for that. It's about the proper filtering. I want to get hydrogen alpha paper. I've been looking to try to get it, guys. I want to view the chromosphere of the sun. That, trust me, I'm going to ramp up the variational videos with that. It would be absolutely incredible. I'm looking, hoping to be able to find some. Yeah, I heard of that too. Don't remember which one it is, but I heard that one too. Jay, that's awesome. Thanks a lot, brother. I appreciate that, man. Hey, 1,700 subs. Backing way back up in 2016, brother. Or maybe 2017. It could be that around that time that I was there. But Ian Smart, and maybe the creators are Open Cast Minds. Open Cast Minds. You see, I think that's more probable, Ian. Honestly. Um, it's the song that I sing at the end of my videos myself, a little jingle that I made up. Aliens on the moon and they're mining. That's what I believe they're doing. I believe they're mining 100%. And now there's talk of them. I showed outgassing on the bloody moon. Not a lot of people were able to show craters with the gases out, coming out of them. I'm still skeptical on that. I still believe it could be atmosphere. I'm telling you. Wish I had made more coffee. Hey, thanks, Kai. Bro, thank you so much, my man. We're always here, brother. It's everyone's feeling down with the weather, eh? James Webb, telescope, crew, shiznits, not let Bruce borrow it. Yes. I would love that. Imagine that. Hey, being able to borrow, thanks a lot, Gates Master. Being able to borrow it. Boy, oh boy. Please, everyone, leave this man a thumbs up. He's only got 2 thumbs up. Thank you so much, David. I hope I got more than that now. Sab the Seeker, another guy. You guys check out Sab's channel too. Another amazing contributor to the channel and great guy. Thanks, man. Nice to see you here, bro. I'm just dying for a sip of coffee, warm coffee, guys. I'm going to reheat the bottom of the cup. I shouldn't. I know I shouldn't. Where's mute? Shiver me timbers. I'm back. Just time for a little ad. Trudeau ad. Peter Benton in the house. How's it going, brother? Peter, what do you think of that crazy weather? Peter's experiencing the same weather as me. You had just the grayness, overall end of the world sky sort of thing going on, eh? Gets crazy. Tony Brooks. Topic ideals for chat, but Mr. Yeah. Sounds like a good ideal. That way, Tony, I'll be able to tell you all about it. Do you guys know that I know Mr. Lear very well? I know a lot about this guy and his links to his dad, to Bob Lazar, to Up and Down Strange, and Charm Top and Bottom Quirks. Awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. And Bob Lazar, man, Tony, is definitely, bro, one of my favorite subjects and stuff like that. So definitely, hey, for me to talk about John Leary, these guys have been on my case for a while. And at one point I thought, you know, the connection, like he reached me, and there was a lot of people around him after that. His friends were not happy. John Lear his friend did not like John Lear talking to me. He did not like that. And I was really upset in the end because with his dementia, I was afraid a lot of people were taking advantage of him on that, maybe playing with his mind. No, apparently it's further. They say it's getting further away. I didn't know it was an inch. I thought it was even only 3 centimeters. But yeah, apparently it's getting further. Apparently, the apparently kid? Apparently it's getting further away from Earth. So they say. But hear me out. It's getting further away, but it's locked in synchronous orbit, right? Okay. Apparently I blocked that out. Yep, I do a lot of that. Correct. Go see moon pictures from that show Outer Limits. Totally different. Yeah, a lot of people are showing the moon differently, eh? Is anybody showing the moon exactly the way it is? It's a year. It's pretty amazing. I can't believe they're that accurate. Is going to be a lot more than that. They're just not letting us know. I believe that too. They're not letting us know the good stuff, and I hope that they will. Let me scroll down to the bottom here so I can follow in. Thanks, everyone. Eric. I did not see these guys. How come? Okay, I'm there now, guys. Thank you so much, guys. Gate Smasher, thank you very much. Eric, thanks so much, man. Julie, thank you. Oh, Julie, another one. Hold on. Oh, I read that one. Okay, thanks. Love you guys. Thanks, Julie. Wow, you guys rock. Amazing support, you guys. Tony says, I think the same pyramids are for other use, a tomb or not a tomb. No, Tony, I agree with you with that. I agree with you 100%. I think, like Andrew was saying, that it's apparently an energy source. Did you guys hear that? Where it collects the sun, or that it's for like I think Andrew mentioned this, something like that. Hey, Brian Lee, it's supposed to be during a certain alignment. The sun's going to be beaming down on Earth because of a cataclysmic event, and those pyramids are supposed to bounce the light back or something. I heard that. That's like, whoa, crazy stuff, but interesting stuff. See, you said it, rodeo. Yeah, absolutely, rodeo. Rodeo. Sorry. Yep, they were used possibly for something, and you said it, something that has to do with relationship to power. I believe that 100%. Tony says Bruce, German scientist, thinks think with the use of water under pressure causes a microwave generator occurs. Oh, wow. Pressure causes a microwave generator occurs. Yeah, that's another thing I don't like. They're microwaving us. Microwaving our brains is what they're doing. It's incredible with the elements, with the different temperatures, though, eh, Tony? Everything, different height, even the speed of sound is different and travels differently depending on the environment. Um, Andrew, we're talking the black holes, the light, and who else? We're talking about the UV light coming to Earth, the temperatures of it. I'll tell you what, those black holes are so strong, they can pull in light. So a light beam from a star that is exiting, leaving the star going out into space, if the black hole is close to it, that light will be diverted back into the black hole, which is absolutely incredible. There'll be sunlight somewhere. Send the sunlight into the black hole. Isn't it incredible? It's amazing. All those things. Hey, thanks, you guys. Absolutely. Eagly from Peacemaker, thank you very much. Life after death could be a reference to the Osiris spindle, yes, used by the Egyptian gods. Absolutely amazing. How did they know that there was life after death? How do we know today that there's life after death? I hope to hell there is. Actually, I hope to God there is. Never mind hell. Won't bring hell into that. Spread the good vibes. Absolutely. Spread the good energy is what we have to do. Thank you, Julie. In front of you again. Thank you very much for generous contributions, my brother. Thank you. That's probably the one that disappeared a minute ago. D. Franzi, how's it going? Pyramids could be stations for interdimensional traveling. I freaking love it. Yes, D. Remember Andrew Basiago? Boom. Just remembered his name. Said that he went with his own father in a science experiment or science project, dark projects from NASA, most likely, travel to Mars. Mars, there's an ancient site there that's underground with old structures. It's an old city that's buried, apparently, whether it's true or not. Andrew Basiago said this, and he said that he went there with his father, and that he was traveling through time, and that it was done through a portal from Earth, in a portal on Earth, and just appeared on Mars underground, where there was people interacting there, obviously an underground base of some type. That's Andrew Basiago that talked about that. There's a lot of people that talked about him. I'm sure you've heard about him. We have all these defense ministers or defense people, like the one that just passed away here in Canada, unfortunately. We have Haim Eshed in Israel that said, yeah, Americans have hybrids working for them, hybrid astronauts that are not human, that are living inside of Mars. And Haim Eshed said that, and nothing comes out. Nobody says a bloody word about it. It's like, it makes no sense. I never understood that. I said, it's absolutely impossible that another government doesn't reply saying, what the hell do you mean astronauts, hybrid astronauts are living on Mars? We're experimenting here with bodies. We've been doing it since the beginning of the probably 14 or 1500s, experimenting with bodies, maybe even before that. I can only imagine what they found out and everything. So thank you so much, Julie. It's not easy, Julie, having I'm gonna say it's not easy being cheesy. It's not easy having a real online family, and I think I'm blessed. I'm pretty lucky that it turned out that way. 100% lucky about that. I like to think that our lives has already played out. Yeah, I think of that too sometimes. Now we're all back to right our wrongs. Oh yeah, that on that aspect. Yeah, do good with time you got. Yeah, do the best that you can. be as good of a person as you can here on earth. And I do believe that it is a test here. I do believe it is a test for us. We're being tested here. Thank you so much. Hey, ZG's in the house. In 2001, NASA made Future Warfare of 2025 report and said chemtrails would be used to pollute or wit nanos. So our lungs, yeah, I heard about the nanofibers and stuff. Listen, would collect them at the bottom and stay until activated later. I heard about the activation also later. And at one point, there were some theories that came in with the 5G with that. Very scary theories about that. Not nano. Yeah, no good in any way. In other words, look at it the way you want. They can stick a fiber in a grain of salt. You're never going to see it, never going to taste it, never going to know that you swallowed it. And I know for a fact, ZG, that those nano effing fibers, particles, particulates, whatever you want to call them, I think they're a proper term, particulates. I'm no scientist. I'm no bioscientist. Go up and down in your bloodstream and continually go up and down in your bloodstream. And they were talking about that, putting things in your bloodstream to be able to measure the toxins in your blood. I mean, are we devices now? It's like we're a bunch of robots. We'll be half human, half robots in a couple of years. Hello, Beth. Always, I would not be able to continue a live stream without your love here, Beth. Thanks, you guys. Sammy Am's in the house. Yeah. Due to the winds 2 days ago and storms today here, ripped roofing off my back porch. Wind, storms, and fire this week, probably the sun. That's incredible, man, that you mentioned that, because listen, guys, that's very, very true. I don't know if you agree with me, Christopher. It's probably the sun doing that. And thanks for the contributions, man, last stream too. Listen, I believe that the storm, I saw it yesterday. Darla, did you see this? Hey, thanks, Lisa. Yeah, I got that eagle quite a while ago, actually. Gives me a bit of power, and it reminds me of my American friends. It's the power, it's my US side, US power. Yeah, he says, Christopher Rollins, it was the storms recently. I believe that, Lisa. I believe a big possibility of that. The sun being a portal, blinding light to get to the other side. So we got lots of winds here yesterday, and it blew the shit out of a chicken coop here with a bunch of chickens and roosters, Christopher, in it. But I'm telling you, it wasn't regular wind. It was wind. Sinks a lot. Alias, hey, thanks a lot, my brother. Thanks, man. Yeah, we had wind here that was not normal the way it was acting. It was spontaneous gusts of wind. In other words, a real high gust of wind that blew the hell out of the chicken coop. It just flipped right over, and then the wind died down before the coop even flipped over. But it's strong gusts of winds that arrive of force and incredible force. I saw it last year. My balcony lifted up. I built my own balcony. It's the only bloody thing I built in wood, I think, in my life. And I did not want to put a separation for the floor. I'm Bruce. I want my floor not to have holes and slits in it for whatever the hell the reason is, right? But when the wind got under the balcony, it lifted up the balcony right off the house, like bang, and then went back down. So the wind, and this has never happened in the past. So it's spontaneous gusts. So you get an earthquake, 6.8, 7.2, then you get all the tremors, and it happens really, really fast and stops. So time. How does time act in space? It's apparently not like here. I said it the other day, and I still don't even understand what I meant myself when I said an hour on Earth is 0.0026 seconds in space for whatever the hell the reason is. But Andrew, we're talking about that difference in the time to be able to see what's going on, like the Big Bang, that we're still getting a remnants of the Big Bang. Apparently, you can go, apparently, guys, back, you can go into space and you can travel back into time and you can see all the Big Bang before it even happened. This little something I don't understand with that. There's a little thing that they're not telling us exactly. Kermit Clemens, how's it going, brother? Thanks for being here, man. Yeah, April Fool's today. Yeah, exactly. Let's travel the earth. Biden passed an anti-lynching bill. I heard that. So stupid. To cover his ass. Yes, to cover his ass, Beth. Exactly what he did. Well, yeah, because now they're going to start talking about Hunter Biden's laptop too and everything. He's going to protect himself. He wants laws now. He goes, sometimes people, you're talking to somebody and you're in love with this girl, and then she takes your pictures and posts your nude pictures on the internet. She goes, this is horrible stuff. This is horrible stuff. He said, yeah. And everyone's sitting there. And then while he's talking, I don't know if you saw it, but they put up the Biden Hunter image of him doing heroin in bed with his shirt off and his cigarette like out on the side of his mouth. Oh my goodness. Horrible. Hey, Spake Face, the sun's not gas pressure in the vacuum either. That's right. I believe that too. I believe it's solid. I do believe that theory, Lisa. It's an interesting theory. And we do see things come out of it. We see asteroids and rocks come out of the sun. So what the hell? If it's not plasma, it could be another entrance to something on the other side. Interesting, eh? Yep. You said it, Eric. All part of the plan. Thanks again, you guys, for becoming members, eh? There are two Bidens. So when he says he didn't say that, he's right. It's the other clone. That's a good one. It's a good one, but it's a scary one because, like, everything we were talking about that was a myth in the past, guys, has now become reality, right? It's true. Everything, dragons, lions and tigers and bears. The dragons. Talking about dragons, now they're finding out that apparently they could be real. There's the apparently guy again. You guys know the apparently kid? Yesterday, the sunset. Hey, Angie, thanks. The sunset was colored in the east and west. I saw that. I saw it, and I saw an orange, weird ass orange light at the opposite side of the sky of the sun and stuff like that. Because we're talking about a three sun system, or just a sun system where there are several suns. It remains really, really interesting. I'm at work and I have to go see you all on Avenue Quebec. Merci, mon frère. Thanks a lot. You guys rock. Trump and Biden both need to be hung. Yes. Biden just passed the laws to pass that lynching is a crime punished by death. Wow. About friggin' time he does something, eh? Nothing good, that ass, unfortunately. Let me scroll all the way down here. I'm sure I missed something here. In front of you, thanks again, my friend, eh? Peter Hyde, thanks again, bro. Thanks for the generous contributions, everybody. FTB Fitness through Balance LLC Strength. I think you are amazing, man. Well, you're probably not there anymore. I got to scroll down, you guys. I'm so sorry about that. I really appreciate that, brother. I love you for it, man. I love connecting with you guys. We're seeing real things. I promise you one thing. I don't know how I know it, but I know that I'm going to bring you guys a lot of new findings and a lot of more stuff coming in the years to come. So let's keep that going. Keep stopping by. Thank Gate Smasher. Thanks so much, man. Always strive to be the best that you can be. Absolutely. They said that in a Navy commercial too a long time ago. There's a younger person who is looking for someone to help mold them to great. Younger person. Well, send him to me. Send him to me. Gate Smasher, I can't thank you enough, man. Yeah, be the best you can be is definitely true. Are you that younger person, Gate Smasher? I'm an old fart. FTB, thanks again. You guys, that means a lot. Good evening, Daryl. Man, thanks for the amazing comments and support here. Just got home. I'm pissed up. Awesome. You're gonna enjoy the stream then. Thanks, Daryl, and thanks for the amazing support, Daryl, bro. MT, welcome. Thanks a lot. Tony says, Bruce, it's normally galaxies caught in distant images, but to catch a star is unique. Hubble's on its way back to Earth due to a major camp failure. A comp failure. Oh, really? Really? So what the hell is the discovery though? We haven't heard it yet then, right, Tony? We're waiting for that discovery, I guess. Very interesting. Daryl, have a good one on me, brother. I'm still my coffee right now. The coffee. My eye was good tonight. Very good, very good, very good. And Tony and Son, he's also welcome to come on, by the way, if ever. And everything is simple when you come on here with me, guys. There's no, I'm a regular guy. I'm here to talk with you guys. I love you guys, and we'll just talk about anything interesting. Tony, you bring me so much amazing questions and theories. I know it's going to be fun, and a lot of people are going to enjoy hearing some other people's ideals and theories. Have to go all. Love your work, my friend. Take care. In front of you, everyone, thank you so much. I am going to have to get off too soon, and I really appreciate the amazing support that you guys are giving. Oh, yeah. She's stronger than that. Exactly. Not ready to lose our Darla. Penny for your thoughts. Thank you. You can keep your penny, man. If it's not Penny Bunny, it's okay. Daryl Bruce, you're the proper moon guy on YouTube. Hey, Daryl, you know what, guys? That means so much for me because my passion is what's on the moon. If you guys have ever seen my first video, Darla, everyone, I'm going to have to find that. I'm crying in the video. I got these big tears. I'm holding back tears. Guy, I found something on the moon. My story was a beautiful one at the beginning because it was real. It was real. And I found something on the moon. I was overwhelmed. I couldn't even talk about it. I remember the feeling. Oh my God. Oh my God. There's an effing building on the effing moon. Call my mother, call my brother, family members, told my son. My son was like, couple of people were like, you sure? I got really hyped about it. And I said, oh my God, I have to share this. And then I started seeing UFO lights and stuff like that. But the first videos of me talking about UFOs on the moon is so funny to see. And it's so authentic. And you see the love I have inside, the emotions from having found out that I found something on the moon, just absolutely taken away, overwhelmed. That's proof. And I have that here on the channel. I don't remember what the name of the video is. Probably this somebody living on the moon. And then I started going channel to channel, talking to the big channels. You guys want to check this? I sort of attracted the enemies, right? At the beginning. And I'm not one. You guys won't see me anywhere broadcasting about my channel. It doesn't happen. You don't see me on other people's channel bragging, go to Bruce Sees All, go to Bruce Sees All, a couple times on Tyler's. But aside from that, you're not going to see me anywhere else do it. Sure, dropping off a link is nothing wrong with that. But going channel to channel just to tell people, hey, I caught it too, comes to my channel. Hey, I caught it too, just comes to my channel. Hey, I caught it too. I'm not going to do that. There's no way in hell I'm going to start doing that. But a lot of you do it for me, so that's cool. Like you go once in a while, you talk on a channel, you do it in a civil way. You don't have to post the link 20 times. Have you heard of Bruce Swartz? I wish more people were doing that. I wish more people would come to the channel, and be interested in the research. But I have no regrets. Amazing time here being on YouTube for as long as I was able to be here, and I just hope it continues on. They're worried about collapsing her lungs, so she needs to do it inpatient in case she needs a chest tube. They're worried about collapsing her lungs, so she needs to do it in patient case. About your mom, Beth, or okay. Biopsy of another lesion in the other lung. She had to reschedule because she ate before the test. Poor her. Yeah, and do keep us posted, Beth. Lots of stuff is coming out. Lots of stuff is coming out. I pray to God that the elites get beaten, that the good comes back. I think as Gate Smasher said at the last stream, I sort of felt really good when I heard that. We're reshifting back to the good part where we were. In other words, in a way, guys, it's almost a beautiful story. We're traveling back through space. We're always traveling, right? We're on a journey where we're traveling through space. We're sitting here on these planets and we don't see anything occurring because we're not off of the planet. But in reality, we're traveling through. They're supposed to have a lot of cures for certain cancers in 2026. I heard of the. Did you hear about the breast cancer, Beth? There's some new innovation now. They found out, I guess, I don't know if they can heal breast cancer or not. That really touched me, that one, because I know women are having a lot. Heal that. Breast cancer, prostate cancer. Let's get that out of the way. How much does it cost? How much does it cost for us to heal the world? So that's what you said. So they were worried about collapsing her lung. Okay. Do it inpatient in case she needs a chest tube. Yeah. Okay. I have a feeling that it's going to go good, though, with her on that. I'm getting a vibe from you that your mom is both hard-headed but very strong-willed. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe it's a bad vibe. It's the first time I get a strong vibe from you like that. Slow down on the weed and you can see him better. Good one. UVC rays from the sun make it feel hotter on the skin. Oh, Eric. Oh. You just said a very important thing there. You see, I know lots of stuff about a lot of things, but I didn't know that one. That's I have to know that because we were just talking about it the other day. UV rays from sunlight from the sun make it feel hotter on the skin. We are just talking about that. Even with Beth, I think the other day, UV rays are not supposed to reach Earth. Another thing they're not talking about, very interesting, that they're not supposed to reach Earth. So maybe the fact that they're not reaching Earth is a normal thing. So look at it the way you want. It's creepy, eh? You guys are really smart. Maybe because the UV light is now reaching Earth is because we are in a problematic time frame of the ice age of something ending or beginning. I think it's safe to say that the universe, without sounding smart or anything, the universe is always evolving. Without sounding dumb, I was going to say, because it's not much information, but I like the basics of things, and that pretty much sums it up. The universe is always expanding, they say. I believe that. Is it expanding, guys, or is it just stretching out? You know what I mean? What's the difference? I mean, it could be the same. I don't think it's the same. This Julie, guys, thank you. Gamecock Mike. Oh, you guys are funny. Tease me, why don't you guys? Oh, Eric, you must be talking about bacon. Yep. Price in Michigan, organic stuff is $10 a pound. That's it here, man. Same blood price. Crazy stuff. How the hell do you want to arrive? My son's in an apartment now. It's his first bloody apartment, and they're raising the rent up. It goes up. He was lucky. Didn't raise up as much as they thought they were going to raise, but please stay with us and know we all care. Hold on. What's up, my friend Gamecock Mike? I've been married. How's my friend Gamecock Mike doing? I hope you're okay, brother. Is he on the mend? Interesting. I want to get to I don't actually, Daryl, I guess I'm open-minded to everything. I like both. I like raw or overcooked. If you give me the bacon black because it's charred, I'll enjoy it. It's the best tasting sticks you'll ever eat. The bacon. Bruce is on a run. We'll never get our questions answered now. I'm always ranting. Hey, there's Gamecock Mike. We miss you too, man. How's it going? It's not been able to keep my mind too straight, but it's getting better every day. This is my first loss of a family member who was this close. Gamecock Mike, thank you so much for sharing that with us, man. I'm really, really sorry, brother. I love you, man, for being here even in a time like that. And I'm not gonna bring it back up. Just letting you know that I'm sending you lots of energy. It's never easy, bro, but know that your friends are here. I hope you guys do know that. Love that bacon, says Chris. You said it, ZG. Just a glorified mascot. They're puppets. That's all they are. They're puppets. Bobby Cat in the house. Amazing supporters of this channel, you guys. Bruce, there's talk there using, says Tony, the LHC GTO open a portal, and there's talk of building a bigger LHC. I can expand on this in chat. Definitely, Tony. You know a lot. Like I said, bro, um, uh, all I can say is that I'm sorry for being a hard person to reach for whatever the friggin' reasons. But I love you, man, and and expect you to come by and come on, man. You'll contribute as you're doing right now. You guys contribute to the channel. And it helps me do my live streams, makes a better show. And of course, Tony comes up with some really freaking good stuff. Andrew, lots of people do. Even Christopher Rollins. I was talking about you on the first stream, man. Um, actually, yes, you were there, but it was you, I think, Christopher Rollins, that mentioned the nocturnal animals that would have problems at that moment where we're talking about the blocking out of the UV rays and lightens of the sunlight. Bill Gates did do an experiment of it. Who the hell's doing experiments for Bill Gates? We know it's not Bill Gates outside doing experiments with dust and chalk. Who the hell's doing it? Why are they so implicated with the bloody government? Why is Twitter so implicated with the government? Twitter got caught. They're dealing with the government. They're literally doing things for the government. So they're being paid under the table by the government. Zuckerberg's also being paid by the government. Ever see him pour a bottle of water? Zuckerberg, crazy guy. Nice to have you here, brother. You ever feel like talking, man? We're here, man. There's just nothing you can say. That's the thing. And the sad part about having a big community is that now a lot of us go through. Um, I feel a lot for you guys. The Divine Sorcerer also, Christy, Divine Sorcerer. There's a lot of people. Clyde laws, rules. A lot of people going through some different times, hard times. Sometimes things occur. Barb Waste. I am Kai, Darla. We all go through these. We all go through a lot of things. That's what gets me the most emotional. Man, I have a hard time. It's not hard to prove if someone's an empath or not. If you can't watch Hallmark commercials, as stupid as it sounds, it's pretty much my thing. I can watch dead bodies on the ground, but I can't watch Hallmark commercials. There's just certain things that get to me. It's weird. But anyways, it's okay, ZG. We're going to have more question periods because I do find these are fun. I'll be honest with you guys. I was afraid to make more live streams. The same reason why, guys, I never took a day off. I've always been afraid that if I leave here 24 hours, everything is going to die down. Nothing's going to continue. I've had a lot of trolls here on the channel to the point where it's thanks to them that kept me on my feet and chipper all this time. It's been expected. Beth says $10 bacon in her end too. That is damn expensive. Hamburger meat here is outrageous. They proud of their cows here. Chris. It's sad though, eh? It's scary shit, man. How the price of things are going up. Like at the grocery store, easy a couple more hundreds, depending on what you're getting. But Daryl, thanks a lot, man, for being here. David says I just paid $6.88 for 2 weeks, for 2 pounds packs of bacon. Holy shit! From Walmart, first I've eaten in months. Wow. Are you sure it's not human meat or something like that? That's actually pretty freaking good, man. And I hope you're saying 688 for each of the pounds. If not, good for you, man. Listen, I bought on special at Costco. Like you have to buy like 4 or 5 pounds of bacon to get like a deal. I'm paying $10 a pound at Costco. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. You guys are making me so effing hungry. You see, Kermit, it used to be like that here too. Yeah, we got a lot of pigs here too. I'm actually right now surrounded by. I'm at that distance of a pig farm where I don't smell it. Lucky, but right in Ormstown, not far from here, they have the pigs slaughterhouses all over the place. Literally, you can hear them squealing. They got plenty of pigs and bacon here, but it's just so expensive. Um, $10. It's freaking crazy. I used to be able to get them at 6 and 8. Like a cheaper bacon was $5, $6, $7, and the more expensive bacon went up to 8 or 9. But now the expensive bacons are up like 12, $13 there. I'm not even taking the most expensive one there. Crazy stuff. Raised grass-fed finished ground beef here, about 8 pounds and delivered to my door to boot. Holy crap, Deb. $8 a pound delivered to my door. That's good. Pretty good. Price in Michigan. Organic stuff, 10 pounds, man. I'm getting hungry. Thanks, Julie. Thanks, you guys. Beth, get back to work, sister. We love you. Hang in there, Beth. Hey, Gate Smasher. That's I always wanted to experience that. Yeah, because hunting for food, guys, is legitimate. I'm all for that. I'm a very good. Did you know, Gate Smasher? I'm a very good shooter, like sniper quality shooter. I don't have any guns. I don't need them. I'm too good of a shooter. I don't use them. And the ones I have will never be found. Sorry. Got to protect yourself in life. Kaliko Don, my singing friend. Thank you so much. Thanks, Kaliko. Thanks so much. You rock, sister. Boar hunting is something I wanted to try, man. But for the bacon, no. That would be a hell of a roast, a feast. Bacon. Spitfire bacon. Bonsoir, Stéphanie Kerr. Bonsoir à toi. How the hell would Earth have survived unscathed and the moon decimated trajectory makes no sense? No, it doesn't, Eric. It doesn't make any sense at all. Excuse me. There's a 2-hour period. Start coughing. It doesn't make any sense at all, you guys. Absolutely, Tony Brooks. There's my email address. BruceWorth75, a commercial, gmail.com. Like I said, my Tony, my friend, when you come on, we're going to have ourselves some good conversation as others will come on. Sentinel Spitfire. Also, I had a really nice conversation with him the last stream, if I'm not mistaken. Unfortunately, I didn't get the chance. My eye was really bad. No excuse. I should have. Anyways, doesn't matter. I see, guys. I make enemies really fast with that. Bruce has, because of his eye, has to often um, refuse an interview. Now it's gotten to that point. That's exactly what I'm doing. I want to comment on some of these questions being asked, but I don't think I can get a straight point out at the moment if I tried. No, but it's healthy for you, anyways, to be here. If ever, same to you, Gamecock Mike, you want to come on, bro? We talk. No problem with that. Sending you a lot of energy, man. Do try to change your idea, bro. Please, if and I'm not saying to forget the loved one, but I'm saying to change your ideals. Try to, you know, don't be too hard right now. With there's a lot going on, man, and people's emotions and mental health, man. It's really fucked up for a lot of people. I think a lot of people are at the end of the string. Some people, because of everything that's going on. So Tony, I did post my address, the email, and you could email me. I also have them in the videos, I think, the emails. But one of my biggest problems, Tony, I don't like mentioning it, but it's true. I get hacked in the emails, and I have a lot of problems in emails. I have people that come on, and for some reason, anyways, lots of crap goes on. But we're good, man. We're coming on. I like things so simple. You come on, we can talk about any friggin' thing you want. You have the theories. We don't need any preparation, that's for sure. And I'll tell you what, Tony, I'll be checking in emails tomorrow when I get up and stuff like that, in case you want to talk and you want a response from Bruce for the first time. And again, I am sorry, Tony, that I'm hard to reach, man. Ladies and gents, I love you so much for the amazing support you give this channel, for the amazing contributions and help in every way that you guys do so. Do you think that any of Tesla's ideals will be released by Trump? Oh, it's funny you say that. Upon his winning the election, and do you think that Creepy Joe was installed for the plan? Yes. I'm going to start by the last one. I believe that Creepy Joe was installed for the plan, and we'll say, like Pelosi said, "Oh, I don't tell Biden, but don't tell Joe, but the president, but we're really happy that he's here now because we needed him here now," and that's what they meant. That's what they meant. They needed someone eating ice cream so that all the war in Ukraine, us, you, Americans and Canadians, were funding biological labs in Ukraine. Horrible, horrible, guys. Alyssa, thank you so much for being here. Stephanie Kerr, again, I'm sorry for missing you guys. JT, 1111, thanks for the amazing support here, you guys. I love you so much. You know, it's funny you say that, Lisa. So now we're in that war. Spear thrower, thank you so much, man. Nice to see you. Lisa, we're in that moment where we're not going to hide. I'm a Canadian. I don't know much about the States, but I know the Democrats and the leftists and everyone that's in charge right now have a hold on everything. Very sadly, the Supreme Court, we have our nominee for the Supreme Court, Miss Brown, who does not know what a woman is. She knows what a woman is, but she's paid by the lefts, and people are paid to shut up. That's how it is. When they brought up Klaus Schwab, they mentioned in the cabinet here in Canada, right here in Quebec, the National Assembly. I don't know why don't ask me why they call it national. I know why, but Klaus Schwab's there, right? Infiltrated more than half of the cabinet And he's very, very happy, as he says, Klaus Schwab, because he says we have a very young leader who will bring us everything. They infiltrated the cabinet, and it was brought up at the National Assembly. And what happened is everyone lost it. Everyone's like, this is not part of the program. You know what I mean? They bring up Klaus Schwab. It's not part of the program. Everyone starts flipping out. Gavel comes down. Somebody stands up. This is ludicrous. This is ridiculous. Why are they so afraid to hear somebody talk about Klaus Schwab? Shut up. Shut your stupid mouths and then let people talk and then justify yourself. But they don't want it coming out because they don't want people buying into what Klaus Schwab is doing. But how come you and I know about it? It's impossible that you and I know about it. JT from North California, another beautiful bucket list place. You said it, Stephanie Kerr, the belly of the beast, Silicon Valley. Lisa, I believe Trump's going to come back in, but you said it. If the people that are there right now are there, no, he's not going to come in. Do you see how they fixed Hillary Clinton real fast? Hillary Clinton dared show her face to come back in, and they destroyed her. They turned around and they talked about the collusion she did with her emails, and they brought up more information about Hillary Clinton. The Clintons are very bad people. They are part of a lot of stuff that's going on. We have Obama that built the cages, kids in cages, and the Biden cages. A lot of people have not spoken about it. Did you guys know, as of a couple of days ago, it's been 269 days that the news, ABC is one of them, did not talk about Hunter Biden for the past 269 days. Nothing has been mentioned about it. We have Mark Zuckerberg on Facebook, who is now under investigation. It's bullshit, right? But still, he's under investigation because he was hiding the laptop story when it came out on one of the leftist news. I don't know, whatever, the global, the national, I don't know what it was. But when that came out, Mark Zuckerberg took that information down. So he's acting like a government. Oh, you said it. Any of Tesla's ideas will be released. Gate Smasher. I'm sorry, man. I went over that one. Do you think that any of Tesla's ideas will be released by Trump? Sorry, man. Upon winning the election? I do. And do you think that Creepy Joe was installed for the plan? I only answered the bottom part. Yes, I believe he's installed for the plan. I do believe that Trump is going. I'm not just shooting that out there either. Trump, and you probably know it too, before, while he was president, he was supposed to bring out the UFO truth. This was even in the UFO report where they talked about Trump did not talk about, they did not want him to talk about it. The Galactic Federation did not want Trump to talk about it. Then we started hearing about the Galactic Federation also. But I'd be honest with you, Tesla's patents and ideas, all the way from very familiar with everything he did, from the Tesla coil all the way to his base that I call under the falls here in Canada. Very, very interesting. I was as close to the door. I went up to the door of that area underneath because to get onto the boat in Niagara Falls, you go down and you walk across, and the mountains right behind you, and they have that big locked metal doors that are there. And that's where Tesla's supposed bunker was. He could make all the noise he wanted to, right? He sat there and talked and mingled with electricity. I do believe that on the moon, Gate Smasher would be the perfect area to test the Tesla coil, and a whole bunch of other experiments of Tesla. Tesla wanted to ground Earth to have all the power we needed to light up Earth the way we needed. The problem is that I'm very proud to say that I believe that Nikola Tesla was not, died with 1 cent in New York in their one room apartment. I believe he was not an elite. I believe the elites toyed with him. The elites stole his ideals and patents. We have Edison that stole his ideals and patents that they said. He was hired by Edison a long time ago to fix 45 or 50 generators that were producing electricity, that Thomas Edison had a certain problem with them. Tesla did work for Edison, apparently, and he worked and he fixed the machines and everything, and apparently he was supposed to be given $50,000, I think, by Edison, and Edison told him, if you're that naive, you're a real idiot to think that I was going to pay you anything. That's a story that we do hear when they talk about Nikola Tesla. The Tesla's from Serbia, right? He's a Serbian. A lot of people, and excuse me, sorry, USA. USA says he's a Serbian American. They want to have Tesla there in the name, right, as a power. Well, look at it like you want. We have the company today, Tesla Company. Why would they call a car company Tesla? Because obviously there's Tesla's innovative ideals maybe in some of the car, or somebody owns Tesla, right? When Tesla dies, who owned Tesla's patents? The American government? The Serbian government? I bet you there was a lot of fighting back and forth for that. Definitely. Hey, you guys, Daryl and everyone, you're probably already gone. So, hey, Tony, Stephanie Kerr, did you watch my music video? I made a music video about Tony Mirando. Hey, everybody. He's a pedophile online. I had a lot of problems with him. Tony Mirando, a pedophile, Penny Bunny's best friend, best buddy, and everyone in Penny Bunny's circle or environment. But I made a video about Tony. Is that what you're talking about? Obviously, because you wouldn't bring up Tony. Or maybe it has nothing to do with it. But anyways, in the video, I was talking about Tony, and I called him Tony in the video. So I thought you were talking about the music video. Bruce, the moon moves away from Earth 5 centimeters a year. Okay. Yeah, I probably 5 centimeters than the inch for sure. I said to you, the moon from Chinese records did not exist. Yep, in the sky 35,000 years ago. That's right. I heard that too. That there was no moon in registered, and not just that. Also, is it not Egypt that didn't talk about the moon in Egyptian art and something like that? Is it, or maybe I'm highly wrong there. Don't note me on that one necessarily. Thank you, Darla. Here's the thing, Lisa. There's two sides to it. The lefts are against the rights. Trump is coming back in 2024, but they were trying to stop it. They want to even make a dictatorship, dystopian, authoritarian regime here, where they want to have just the Democrats that are going to run everything and not go back. They thought that they were going to be able to spend as much money as they could, and that they weren't going to be able to they thought they were going to spend as much money as they could, and that inflation wasn't going to occur, because in reality, the 6th, you're talking, hold on, they will never Trump back in BC of the 6th. You must be talking about January 6th on the Capitol, right? Because January 6th on the Capitol, very careful with what I'm saying here, but we have a confirmation. It was the police themselves of the Capitol that let in people. CIA was there, FBI, a whole bunch of people meddling their noses and everything over there for sure. Check out Brucey's all videos and smash the like button. I love you to pieces. Gate Smasher, my bacon loving friend. And I really appreciate it, man. Thanks to you and your family. Because I know who you are. Just Gate Smasher. I always respected you and never use your name. I use Gate Smasher, and that's it. Just in case. And I respect people's privacy. Thanks, Gate Smasher. Thanks, you guys. Yeah, drive safe, Tony. I'm off too, you guys. Um, Tony Brooks. I'll be checking emails and stuff like that to see if we want to connect. And like I said, as the week progresses, take your time. You guys, real simple. You can come on and we can talk about some stuff. Maybe you have a different idea, Tony, on how we can do things. No problem. Feel free to suggest. You're more than welcome, man. I love you to pieces, Tony. And thank your son for helping out. Like I said, he's welcome to come on too. If he believes in things, that would be cool. Need a heater for your cup. It will stay warm while you work. Lisa, I didn't know that those things actually existed. Be honest with you, if I was in an office, which I actually am, because this is definitely my office. You've always seen me here. I've been here, glued here for 5-6 years. And maybe I'd have to look into that. I didn't know it existed. Is there really some type of thing you can plug in and just like a burner? Like so, I used to, maybe I need a Bunsen burner. Just stick it under my cup. Thanks, Lisa. And thanks everyone for everything. And of course, I'm sorry not to have been able to answer all of your comments, but I sure as hell try. And I love you guys and gals. It's already 10:30, guys. I am going to get off because you guys have a video coming up right now. Like I'm going to jump on that. JT11, you guys, thanks a lot. 1111. And thanks, Alyssa. But he shouldn't have to because I answer all comments. You don't have to write a queue for a comment for a question, but it helps. Julie mentioned it. I thought it was a good idea. It's been over an hour. I think Bruce is ever going to reach my comments. Okay, what's the comments, brother? ZG. Well, I can confirm there's a definite problem, man, because ZG's not here. I just went up 10 pages. There's not one comment from ZG. I just read ZG. Let's see when I'm going to fall on another comment of ZG, and I'll tell you what the time mark is. There's no comments here from ZG at all, actually. Now I'm sort of concerned about that. No, nothing is ZG. I'm up to 9:17, guys. So the last comment I got from you is before 9 o'clock. There it is. The last comment I got from you is Bruce is on a rant. We'll never get our questions answered now. When I'm the only YouTuber that answers everybody's questions. Come on, are you kidding me? And after that, there's no more questions. You didn't ask anything else. Okay, I'll scroll down. HOB. Hey, Bruce, I'm a little late, but I'm here. Peace, brother. Harry and Callie, thank you, my friend. Thank you very much. Emmy, M Texas, how's it going? Where's ZG? I'm still looking for his comments. I don't see ZG. Spending a lot of time on you right now, ZG. Thanks again, man. So if I scroll all the way down, hey, I should film to show you guys 2, 3, 10 pages, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 pages. Okay, Sansi, good night to you too. Thank my friend Dragon Sage. My friend Dragon Sage. My friend, yes, but I wanted to say my pleasure, my friend Dragon Sage. Heading out to the backwoods in swamps tonight. Hope you all enjoy your night. And when can lend out a helping hand, that's how we make things better, or even just a smile. I love you guys. Thank you so, so much. Yes, family indeed. I love you, Lisa. Thanks for the generous support, everybody. Stole 20 suitcases of Teslas. There have been TV shows made about it. I believe that 100% info seeker. That is scary stuff. I can only imagine the stuff that they showed that we did not see. There's Clyde Laws. Speaking of the devil. We're just talking about you, man. I hope you're hanging in there, brother. Sending you some healing energy, bro. I hope you are well, bro. Like, finish off on a good note. Lisa says, Lisa, holy shit. Who the hell am I? I was thinking of my cousin. Oh, it must be Lisa Eckerly. Okay, sorry about that. We gather here every week. Tell your friends and share our skywatching stream. It really means a lot that you guys do. Thank you so much, Julie Stats, for the amazing support you give here. Barb Weiss is still here. Damn it. Must have missed a lot of comments. You can sneak up on anyone. They would not know a car was behind you. What if you have an electric car? That's funny stuff, eh? Clyde Laws. Did he, Lisa? I'd like to buy an electrical car, but my gosh, I don't have the money to do so. That's ridiculously expensive. You too, Barb Weiss. Yep, that's exact. Like I said, he was supposed to give him $50,000. He signed it, a contract, and did not pay him. Told him he was a nut if he thought he was going to get paid. Thanks, Julie. If you have Spanish friends, my friend, I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers. The Spanish channel there. I thank you all for the amazing support for the stream tonight. Was absolutely incredible, guys. Thanks for people supporting me on Patreon, for supporting me by becoming a member. Thanks to the new members that joined this evening, and for the ones that have been here since the beginning, and for however long you have. Some people come into the members, they only stay for a month and leave, so you don't have to stay for the whole year. And I thank you, all of you that have done so. Talk to you all very, very soon. Thanks again, Clyde Laws, for being here. Yeah, same here. My pleasure, Dragon Sage. Bye-bye for now, guys. I love you all so much. And talk to you all really, really soon. Bye, guys. Thanks for the amazing support. I'll always be here for you guys. I'll never leave.